Going to have this right. I have no idea what this top 8 is going to look like. I could not tell you.
Two players that have found themselves all across America in battling. And I think Chantilly, Virginia might be the greatest venue yet. We will see game 1 starting on small battlefield and already swinging for the fences on either side. Double dash attack already trying to press off stage.
Yeah, honestly, Miya immediately taking a plan out of like Fox's kit, just kind of going for those double dash attacks, keeping those anti-airs going, which has to be really frustrating for Fox because you're going to spend so much time in the air. Those neutral airs, those up Bs, those up airs, all of that just forcing Fox to be juggled over and over again. And then, of course, you can't really pressure him because up B out of shield is so strong. But even outside of just that attack, Miya has just such solid fundamentals. So this is going to be an insane set.
The whiff punish from air to ground for Light is going to be super important. If we can get Miya to pick an option on landing, like we just saw there with that back air, we're going to cash in a ton of times. But can Miya keep the right mental? Because Light, like a freight train, can immediately run you over, and then the set's over. You don't even realize it had happened yet.
Exactly, and it's got to be so tough. He needs to get Miya out of that shield, and we see him already starting to mix those throws in, but big whiff on the up smash could have been a disaster if the berry happened, so still only 3% setting these players apart. No punish on the back air either. Both of them definitely feeling the pressure this far into the bracket.
I love the no jump from Light there, too. Miya was hunting for a back air, most definitely. Still alive to tell the tale of this stock. Split down the middle.
Insane work to grab him out of that up smash, but the late dash attack pushing Miya a little bit too far, so Light can't confirm either. I cannot tell you who's going to draw first blood, but as I said, the back air just barely not enough, and Miya's still here.
Just air dodge back ledge, fantastic grab, running back that situation previously where Miya didn't find a punish. We get it here, running back from the bottom, non-techable on the Fox up B. First stock taken in the wildest of ways.
Insane stuff we're already seeing here. Miya going out really deep with the back air, and unfortunately Fox's recovery very, very linear, and we have a character especially as good as Game & Watch, really easy to clean up those stocks there. So we got ourselves an even game here. Miya opting to actually take a couple lasers in the bucket. I like that at this point, Light has played this matchup so much, he's not necessarily trying to force the issue with like nair and dash attack. He'll run away, he'll take those lasers, he'll get that chip hit where he can, but as I said, Miya racking up a ton of damage, 33%, and even baiting out these air dodges. So this is really, really looking good for him on the second stop.
Yeah, gotta get feet on ground here too. This has been an absolute onslaught thus far. Every air dodge, every option has been called out. Shine gonna be the thing, give us a moment of reprieve, but finally getting a slight advantage here too. A moment of respite. That forward air has been a huge boon as well too with how fast you want to approach on Fox. You just get covered so easily on the retreat.
Yeah, it's so funny to see how forward air has changed so much in this meta. A lot of people wrote it off because everyone was so used to the credit card, but it's so good at stuffing out those approaches. Even just clanking with those aerials, it's so active. It gives you so much time to just stall and find your way to the ground. Light really trying to find an opening here. Starting to go for a little more lasers. The bucket is full, but it is just enough to kill Fox. I was concerned if Laser could do it, but Miya already knew that. So now Light really on the back foot here.
And this is scary. Nair up, not just gonna go for the turnaround, not putting on grab immediately. Miya finding an immediate reversal of situation. Oh my gosh, this is immediate cash in. Down smash, not held.
No way!
Down air in the corner. Not enough on the up B to make it back, and Light knew that.
That was absolutely, he looked, hey, I saw it too, man, that was crazy. That was absolutely insane. But yeah, Light being forced to make a really aggressive recovery really high up because Miya pushed him so far out to the bottom, to the side of the blast zone. That down air obviously extremely active, and you know, Fox side B not necessarily the best move in the game. So amazing start right there. Script, as a Fox fan and a Fox player, how do you feel about this matchup? What are some of the in and outs you can think of?
I mean, it's brutal. My heart bleeds for Light here, but Miya, you got to take the whiff punishes. I was talking about it earlier. If you can get Miya swinging in the air, especially if it's like a nair or like a back air, that forward air is really good at landing coverage. Obviously, down air is insane as well too. So, got to take your sharking opportunities as they come, and I think Light is doing extremely well to do so. We got a long set ahead of us, I guarantee it.
We definitely do, but what an impressive way to start things off right there with the two stock. I mean, that down air was just placed so perfectly. I don't even think Light could have spaced that any better, and it's so active. It's a great move for 2 frames there. So gonna be taking it over to Stadium. I feel like this could be pretty solid, especially if you start seeing those low percent up airs coming out of Light, and he can just use those platforms to extend even further. But as I said, Miya's so good at that too, especially just threatening with those neutral airs. So he really has to thread the needle, just finding an opening on this character.
And taking the bucket once again here too. Light is happy to get all this laser damage on. If Miya wants to fill up that bucket, it's completely out of options here too. So you have to eat all of these lasers.
Yeah, and you see Light already starting to just disengage a little bit, go for extra lasers since they can't be bucketed, but it is going to be a huge factor once he starts getting around that 90 to 100%, which doesn't seem like that much percent, but on a character as light as Fox, that is still a huge get-out-of-jail-free card if Miya pulls the trigger on that bucket, so got to be really careful. Even and out so far, I think the main thing is Light has to very carefully find aerial approaches from the side that are going to either beat neutral air, or whiff punish neutral air and forward air. And I think we're seeing a little bit of that already.
Just get off me, get this ledge. We're going back to neutral here too. That nair going to be shielded. I love the shine stalling here too. That came in late in that first game. Gave us a couple of times back to stage. Already helping out here in game 2 as well.
Ooh, yeah, and Miya making this recovery so safe. Once again, DIing out so far on that late dash attack. That's such an easy confirm for Fox, but Miya not giving it up for light.
Ooh, perfectly timed on the down smash as well too. Coming off the spawn platform with a vengeance, letting an up smash fly. Invincibility has gone and no hits for it. Oh, nice. Perfectly caught on that jump there too, evened up.
Yeah, the tracing we're seeing from Light is so incredible. You do have so few shots to get in there. You have to really take your time, but just even watching Miya stall, waiting out for that jump, that was really good. Low percent forward air, could have set up for another big combo there, but it is just so tricky to nail this character down because it's so light.
Okay, DIing straight into stage there too, getting away from the up air coverage. Miya thought Light might go off there, try to get a recovery sneak back in.
All right, you see Miya trying to slow the pace down a little bit, kind of just up being in between the platforms, almost circle camping Light and forcing him to choose like something really committal, but definitely just staying really abreast defensively, sneaking in more damage with those up Bs as well, and that neutral air is just such an incredible tool to keep Fox out of all of his biggest combo starters, so Light just has to really thread the needle and kind of hope for a miracle, hope that Miya overextends on something, but his defense is looking phenomenal.
Yeah, not overextending, not putting out options for no reason. We're seeing Miya put so many defensive things out, but not really an opportunity for Light to get in. All of these things are threatening. Down smash not going to ring a second time.
Okay, Light finally making it back to the stage and avoiding 2 giant kill options, that down smash and that up smash. Percents are getting close. The drill gonna come through. Once again, that up smash getting interrupted. It is such a scary move, but there is a lot of time to punish if your character's fast enough. So good stuff for Light. 2 out of 2 times stopping that.
Sick repositioning there for Miya to find that grab. Another one going to come in tow on this right side. Up the collision, just to go for downer once again. Another ledge trap situation. Light forced to jump out, and Miya has to respect it.
There we go. Light's doing a pretty good job of starting to get Miya conditioned to his shields. Obviously, lower level Fox wants to side B, wants to dash attack and hope that you panic, but now he's just starting to find those grabs. Even if he's not leading to as much damage as he wants, he does get stage control, and that is massive in this matchup. So he's definitely playing this well, but he's got to find a way to take the stock, because 142 on Fox is a lot, and Miya, yet again, living a rage back air in the corner. Insane work.
A jump was given from ledge once again, and calling out the reflector. Miya realizing the adjustments that Light is making to avoid these further juggles, and capitalizes lethally.
Yes, and Miya once again slowing the pace down, mixing up his get up too, doesn't want to get tagged by that late jump off the ledge back air yet again, but the nair combo's coming through, up airs as well, and overextends a little bit. Light fully smelling blood in the water and taking that stock back.
Running away here, do not want to engage with this invincibility on Miya. Fantastic opening, damn near even game, and the train keeps rolling. Tech roll away is going to give you a moment, but Light again, forward air coverage. Oh, wow, what a perfectly placed up tilt.
Insane anti-air we're seeing from Light right there. 104 damage, has not even been touched since Miya made it back to the stage, and getting another read. He's not going for the up Bs out of shield. He's finding great punishes to the anti-air from below, and Miya really struggling to land, which is not something you can say about Game & Watch often. So Light really turning it up.
I mean, Light's completely conditioned this jump from ledge out of Miya's system. Has to drop down, air dodge back to stage to get something going.
Ooh.
The reversal drifting back into stage, notching the set 1-1.
Amazing response from Light. Obviously that game 1 didn't go his way, but he really just took a second, took that deep breath, kept his composure. He's been in the scenario before. This is his 9th bracket set with Miya. He knows how this can go, but being able to seesaw that momentum back was amazing, especially the way he just dominated that last stock there. Of course, Miya, an incredible player in himself, so talented at adapting. This is a top 10 player for a reason, everybody. So this is going to be a bloodbath, and you can hear the crowd getting excited.
It's unbelievable. The infectious energy this crowd has to offer. If you've never been to a Supernova before, I couldn't recommend it more. You really don't find this anywhere else in North America.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is, by the way, this is my very first Supernova, not even just as a caster, but as someone in the building, and I've had such an incredible time. The vibes are
right?
so good, yes. Everybody's been so chill. I've made so many new friends just by walking around. It's been really nice here, but way lower stakes for me, because you can tell Miya really trying to figure out what he's going to change up for that game 3. I feel like his game plan was solid, but Light really turned on the aggression there. So let's see how Miya responds.
Locked in here too. This will be Miya's counter pick. Small Battlefield will be the stage yet again here too, and already off to a blazing start. Not going to go for an up B knockdown off stage. Light just going to get to ledge dash attack, a little preemptive there. Reverses the situation.
yet again, could have been a big confirm, but Miya spends a lot of time, honestly, just hanging out in the corner, not even necessarily going down to ledge traps that often, but just making it so that Fox can't use the stage that he needs to get those big punishes like dash attack or even drill. And yet another laser bucket gonna come through, give him some extra damage, and also that hitbox is massive, so just another great way to shut Fox down.
Really well-timed air dodge there too. Light getting a second lease on life here, avoiding the jabs as well. Miya getting a little antsy on these presses here, and I'm really liking how Light is using forward air as his approaching option here too. If you're in the one-on-one air-to-air, that forward air can do so many good things to disengage off forward air and whipping nairs. Yeah,
it's so active. It honestly does like a lot of damage. We always think about like up air happening 1, 2, or 3 pieces, but fair can lead to a lot too. But as I say it, Game & Watch's fair gonna come through yet again, creating that giant explosion on the platform above and a little below it. So Fox definitely getting tripped up there.
Off the roll there too with the uppie. These platforms are just a playground for Miya right now. Light forced to use the shine. Again, Miya making the adaptation already.
Yeah, a lot has already changed. Almost got Light lapped in percent here, and yet another dare out of disadvantage, gonna make himself safe. Even that air dodge goes unpunished because up B is just such an incredible defensive tool. We saw so many great options chosen from Light in that game too, but again, really struggling to find something. It might have been just a little bit of momentum lost here. And a great edge guard from Miya is not gonna make it any better.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's really one of the first few times we've seen back air come out in the offstage situation. Ooh. Caught the up smash on the drift away. Miya thought the air dodge would be enough, Light calculating it.
Yeah, absolutely insane spacing right there. But Miya, again, these low percent combos, every single time he gets that opening hit, he's guaranteed taking Light all the way to 50, maybe even 60 here. And even when he's trying to fall out of disadvantage, still getting more and more juggles. We saw Light really trying to fight back with the shine, with the air dodges, but as long as Miya's patient, this momentum is just going to keep going. And now Light really just a couple hits away for losing this game 3.
Up tilt coverage, forward hit there too. Not going to do enough knockback.
Oh, how do you get back to the stage here? Again, using that forward air, you do get a lot of jump momentum off of it, but Miya just so ready to punish every button Light has, including that get-up attack, unfortunately. Detail definitely going to come through.
I mean, that entire last stock, I don't think Light touched the inner 1/3 of that stage. We were at ledge or at most under that platform. That was utter domination.
Like I said, these players, they really know how to adapt. I mean, we saw Light do such an amazing job of stopping those aerial approaches, you know, beating out down air, beating out up smash even. But was that a read, or was it just a little bit of fire happening all at once? Because it looks like Miya's like, all right, I know you want to punish this. I know you're looking for these punishes. Just kind of delaying his aerials just a little bit longer and throwing Light off his game. So now, one game away from Miya making it into the top 24, unless Light can find these next 2.
And I think first blood here is so important. We've seen how Miya is able to convert like these lasers and buckets to like, you know, 20, 30, 40 damage combos. Oh, first in there, caught the runaway there too. Light trying to retreat to the corner, and Miya so happy to approach.
Yeah, and look at that neutral air, just covers so many ledge options all at once. Dash attack as well, 2 now, making it so easy to find those 2 frames. 3, and Miya overextending with the dare a little bit. Light getting a second to breathe here, but we've got to rack up some damage quick.
And here it comes, uppy, hard to contest, Light gonna opt out, trying to catch it just barely off on punishing that air dodge to the ground. That was an errant option for Miya, but getting away with one.
It's gotta be so frustrating just over and over again. No shield pressure coming out, not even being in a great position to find these grabs, not taking the bait on the up smash, of course. This is an extremely seasoned player in the matchup, but it is just a tough day for Fox.
Ooh, drill here, give me all of this. Dash attack not gonna land on platform. Light would have chased with up airs, would have been another, you know, 40, 50 damage. Oh, fantastic grab though. Miya run up spot dodge trying to bait out for that up B.
Oh, even there, finally getting the late dash attack, but still can't get the confirm that he wants, and now Miya looking to set up his edge guard yet again.
Wow.
Missing with the down air a second time.
Fantastic string there too. Light completely avoiding all Miya had to do with a great angle.
All right, just gonna eat this throw. Nothing too damaging, but you gotta be able to find a way back to the ledge. And the down air, sending it kind of an awkward angle. I don't think Light was ready to tech. So Miya once again in the lead and got a full bucket to make things even scarier.
And you see now Light calling out preemptive options for Miya. That's what you have to do here. Throwing forward airs out on a standing Miya, praying for a jump, praying for a short hop. What a grab here too. They're coming in really hot in this game 4.
All right, let's see some of this ledge pressure from Light. Gives him a little bit of space, trying to bait Miya into one of those aerials, but his defense is just so good. More throws, though, at least taking control of the stage, forcing Miya into the corner, but he's got to find either a back air or a dash attack to make it count, because now Miya's racking up the damage yet again with these nairs.
Ooh, fading back there, too. Not ready for the cross up. Down air, looking for a tech option. No, right in the face. Down air not going to save Miya this time.
Yeah, amazing stuff from Light. He knew the guaranteed confirm was not there. Again, Mia's been doing such an incredible job of just DIing as far away from these confirms as possible, but you got to see some damage coming out. First up air, possibly of many. There's two, there's three, using the platform to add even more pressure. We have ourselves an even game. Ooh. And avoiding the bucket for the first time this set.
Yeah, fantastic dash back there too. Miya had devious intentions coming up with that ledge from a jump. Oh, dash attack again. We've seen this song and dance before.
Okay, Miya, he's finding the dash attacks, but the other big punishers from the ledge, not necessarily so online this set. Been a lot of overextending and Light finding his way back to the center, but can he actually close this out? 85% is nothing to sneeze at for Game & Watch, but either way, it looks like Mia's sharking below and just making it a nightmare for Light to get that coveted center stage.
The double jumps, all of these baits here too. Wants Miya to come in with an aerial. Not going to have a double jump use. Light, that dash tag would have been huge at these percents. Oh! Forward air, got locked in the animation, and Miya able to punish. Weak hit on dash attack, sends too far away. Light getting real shifty with it.
Wow, yet again, cannot find that late dash attack back here. That is such a tried and true confirm for Light, but unfortunately just not getting it for Miya. Not too far out of this yet, but definitely needs to take this stock. Has to be careful, and Miya just hanging out in shield, throwing out those nairs, and waiting for an opportunity for another one of those huge combos.
And it's so scary. Oh, the dash back was there, but Miya able to hold far enough in. Fantastic tracing, just the up air one, not gonna find it.
Ooh. Nice. All right, Light at least keeping this close. Only 42% separating them, but Mia's done such an incredible job of tracing him multiple times. Light has been trying to disengage away from those neutral airs, but Mia's spacing is just so clean, and he keeps finding it. Fighting his way back to the stage. Down smash could have been a disaster out there on the ledge. Light has to lock in right now. This is his winner side life on the line.
Looking for the jump once again there too. Miya throwing out just the neutral Bs. Oh, the run-up shield, very good. Got to find a landing. Oh, beautiful down to, oh my goodness.
Yeah, incredible work there. 35% off just an anti-air down tilt of all things, but Light, of course, has no room for error. Gonna be avoiding the chair. I like that, just avoiding the entire ledge scenario, jumping across, maybe even going to the other platform if needed, but Miya still keeping the pressure on, and that fair, again, gonna be a disaster for Light, and Miya takes that 3-1 and stamps his ticket in that top 24.
It's such a brutal matchup there too, because the main thing with Fox, obviously you want to engage so much of these low and mid percents with your like landing fast, fall short, up, nair. It's completely irrelevant in that matchup. You get up-beat, you get hit by so much stuff. You just sit and shield and wait for that to happen, and you do it, it's curtains.
Yeah, and it's already so hard to find any openings against that character at all. Obviously, Fox is extremely easy to edge guard, but it makes it even worse when not only can you not get your big confirm started, those dash attacks are not leading into the back airs like you want, which Game & Watch is really light, so they would kill early if they could connect, but you're not finding those confirms, and then moves as active as that forward air, dash attack. I mean, we saw F tilt, down tilt, back air. Every single thing that Miya was throwing at Fox's recovery was working out. Even when he overextended and Fox made it back to center stage, it never even led to like a huge punish. So yeah, Miya just on stage had a really easy game plan, and off stage it was just an absolute nightmare fuel for Fox to make it back to the stage. But that's what we expect. So now Miya, 9 games later, is up 5-4 against Light.
It's